Live from the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 13 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the Placer Hillmen Road to the Playoffs. Tonight, your 8-7 Placer Hillmen take on the 2010 PVL champion, the Colfax Falcons. It's a rematch of the year everyone has been waiting for all season long, as the action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Placer Hillmen conclude their PVL season in front of the Hillmen faithful here at the famous Earl Crabbe Gymnasium against the Colfax Falcons in a rematch of their exciting league match in January, where the Hillmen beat Colfax to hand them their only loss of this season. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Our director outside in the Commander 2 is Gil Dominguez. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team has returned to Placer High School as the Hillmen wrap up their league schedule and prepare for the postseason. But first, as is our tradition here at Touchdown Productions, we begin with the bonus coverage. That's right. You're in bonus with Touchdown Production as we pick the JV contest here in the fourth quarter with 6:50 remaining, and the score, Placer 40 and Colfax 37. And here with the call is Mr. Paul Brown.
Thank you, Marty, and this is a burner. This game has been wonderful. No more than a 3-point lead back and forth all night long. The Hillmen and Colfax on the JV side decided they're going to get together and have a little fist fight here, and that's what's happening. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the line is Michael Reel. He makes a couple. And with that basket, 42-37. That's about the biggest lead we've seen. Both teams very aggressive on defense.
Looks like both of these teams are going to have solid players for next year.
Devin Lewis out front, setting up the play. Colfax in a man-to-man. He's going to go for the three-pointer and hits it.
Nothing but net.
That's what Colfax needed. They needed that three-point to reel him back in. Pushing the ball up the court, Placer. Their leader, Colton McDonald, out in front. He's also a shooter from the side and tries one long shot off the rim. Colfax will bring it up. That's number 24. That's Lim. Looking at the shot and not getting it.
Ikeda gets that rebound, and looks like Placer called the timeout, Paul.
In the game now, Derek Ikeda coming in the game now to do the duties up front. Both coaches know how critical this next 5 minutes is.
Well, we're in for an exciting game. I know we're doing the JV right now, but in a little while with this Placer and Colfax rivalry, and Colfax they have already put to bed the PVL championship for this year, and but their only loss came to against Placer. So
there's got to be a little bad blood. I say that tongue in cheek, of course, Marty,
right.
But every time these two teams get together, there's going to be fireworks. They play hard. They play for pride.
Right.
And we're going to see a great basketball game tonight, but we're seeing a good one already here in the JVs. Things start young around here in the foothills.
Yeah, they certainly do, and it looks like both squads have got some excellent teams for next year.
Inbounding the ball, Cody Riggs. And back in the game now, number 23, Colton McDonald. Colfax going to the man-to-man. Inside, scoring nicely on a great give and go. That's Riggs. Colfax bringing it back up court. Placer decided to drop down in a box, and looks like a 4-and-1 zone with one man leading, a 4-and-1. Colfax looking for the shot, deciding to go for the long one, and it's rallied back up by Placer. They're going to push the ball. That's Ikeda pushing the ball up the court. Nothing really going on now. They're trying to find some room. Can't seem to break the zone. Back out in front, and now to the side. Long shot down.
Big three-pointer.
Big basket by Placer. 40-47.
Biggest lead of the game so far.
Colfax able to get inside, and they're going to get a foul, and they're going to get the basket. They certainly didn't need that.
You can watch it. Take a look at now watch this shot go up. And going up for it, and then coming up with the rebound is Ikeda. As he brings it up the court, he presses it down, and then they end up dishing it off and getting a three-pointer.
Hey, watch it on the
Coming on now.
Just watch it.
And they're getting the extra basket. So Placer will set it up by 4. Not in a big hurry to shoot.
And that ball was tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Placer ball.
Inbounding.
That's McDonald.
They're going to set up their plan with the basket, see if they can get a quick 2 here. Now we have a substitution coming off the floor. That would be Fowler. Coming on the floor is Bull. The corner, Ikeda looking inside, tipped away.
And
they're going to say it was
Colfax
off.
ball.
Yeah, they're going to say it was off Placer. So Colfax gets a bit of a break. 4:23 now. Colfax sets it up. Finds the postman and an easy basket inside. That was Will Bull. They're going to go back to him. You can bet on it. They're going to give him that easy basket, Marty.
Yeah, he just got inside the paint, and he's a very tall kid and was able to put that ball right up.
There's a shot off the rim and getting his own rebound. That's number 33. That's Knox. So Knox responds right back. This is a fist fight back and forth. Both teams scoring at both ends. Back to the post again. Trying the same move they just got, and almost a basket. But he will be fouled. That is going to the line. That's Will Bull.
He had a good look at the basket. Well, with just fouled, it just knocked him off line a little bit, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Nice touch there.
Swishes the first one. Every point precious right now. Gets both baskets.
Back to a 2-point game, Paul.
So McDonald will set it up. Colfax not going with any kind of a press, just going to allow them to bring the ball up court and set up. Trying the baseline, not going to happen. Scrum on the floor, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and possession will go to Colfax. Great JV action here, eh, Marty?
Oh, boy, I tell you, this is very exciting for the JVs. Well, these guys are looking for a spot on the roster this late in the season.
This is a big team, too. Both very mature teams. It's late in the season, though. They've had a chance to play together. Inside, they're getting another basket. It's inside. Oh. Nice move.
Oh, that was a great give and go.
Will Bull again doing all the scoring here late. They're going to have to close that hole.
That ties up the score at 49-49, and that's the third time they've used that. First time he got a basket, second time he was fouled and got 2 points, and they used it again, and he gets another basket. So they're going to have to do something to try to find a way to defend that.
Yeah, Will is a very tall, rangy kind of kid. Great big long arms. He's becoming a good post player even as a 10th grader. You know, Marty, it's funny, and we'll talk about this later on. This Colfax team, this is for those of you watching us on the web that might not know Colfax, Northern California foothills, just above Sacramento. Small little town. What do you think, Marty? We got, how many people in that town?
Maybe 3,500 tops.
Yeah, maybe 35. But they come up with great teams every year, every sport.
Yep. Both girls and boys.
Back to live action here. Here it is. We're looking inside. Placer trying to respond. They will get a foul, and it rolls around the rim just
they're going to call him for a travel. Took an extra step.
For the most part, these officials have been letting him play, but he got the travel call that time. 49-49, inside of 3 minutes. Bull looking for something inside, finding nothing, brings it back out again. Still nothing, and a forced shot. Oh, he gets it. Not what you call a high percentage shot, Marty. Loomis getting at one with the left hand.
But it did roll around and in, but now they've taken the lead. They're moving the ball around.
Under the basket. Great passing.
Yep.
That was set up by a wonderful pass by Real, going inside to McDonald. Real driving the basket, Marty, and then going inside, making that last pass. That's good fundamentals. Well, back on the attack, we've got Colfax, and the long shot off the rim and going high up and bringing it down the court now. That is McDonald. He's going to try to work inside again. That worked last time, not this time. I'm going to bring it back out. Colfax in the zone. Long time in that key, and it looks like they're going to, Colfax is going to pick up the stray ball, but Placer, I believe, was camped out in there. 51-51, a minute 19. It's going to come down to the last shot, it looks like.
There's a three.
And it's good. Three-pointer, 13.
That was Loomis again. Timeout called.
Devin Loomis. He'll remember that shot.
Yeah, they fed him out in the corner behind the three-point line. Got a good look at the basket. Nobody came out to get in his face, and he had nothing but net on that ball.
So with a minute 7 left, Marty, we're going to have...
That's a big basket because that's a 2-point possession right now unless they can put down. Let's take a look at that replay of that three-pointer, how they worked it out. It out at deep, then back to him.
Kind of penetrates here, and then they kick it back out there.
And then see, nobody came out for him, and he just got set and rolled around and in for.
So Placer will have a chance to respond here. They're going to need a 3 to tie it. On the court. I would say Colton McDonald, number 23, their point guard, is the most likely to take this last shot. He's been the most successful, at least tonight, in the three-point shooting. We'll see. He brings it up. No full court press. Working the weave. Placer looking inside. Oh, they're going to go for the 2, and they're going to get it inside.
They got it.
That was Bravo, but they're still down by a point. 48 seconds left. They don't need to foul.
They got to hold him here.
Colfax taking their time, going to work the ball in. Good defense by the Placer Hillmen. 13 seconds left in the clock. They're going to use every second, I'm sure. And now a timeout has been called by Colfax.
Yeah, that didn't materialize. That play they were looking for did not materialize at all as Placer put on a very strong defense in that sequence of events.
Colfax knows that they need to score here to secure this game.
Yeah, it's 9 seconds left on the shot clock and 25 seconds left in the game, so they're going to have to hold them here. Placer is. Or else, if they can get a two-pointer, then they're going to have to come down the court very quickly and end up taking a three-pointer and hope it's good. A stop right here by Placer would be really big.
Well, you can bet they both have a timeout left.
No foul issues.
Actually, Colfax got 2. Placer's got 3 timeouts left. Inbounding the ball easily. Now their time is running down. They got to force something up. Inside, a great move inside, and a rebound taken.
Oh,
Placer's got it. 13 seconds left. They've got to move the ball up the court. I know he's waiting for. Looking for a good, clean shot. 3 seconds. It's going to come down to right here. There it is. No!
The rim. So all the Colfax fans go crazy.
Colfax has stole one.
Yeah, he had a good look at that basket, but they waited way too long, Paul, to get the ball down the court. You can see the coach is absolutely going crazy, trying to get his players to move that ball up the court because Colfax went into prevent defense all the way down at the other end of the court.
Well, you know, to the players' defense, I didn't see that the coach had called any kind of play. The players were basically just standing around. Marty.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I didn't see any screens being set, anybody being cut loose out there to get a free shot, but that's JV basketball for you, and that was a good one here. And a prelude to what we're going to see here later tonight as both teams come on the floor. Here comes Placer. And up strikes the band. As I turn this game over to the mighty Big M Marty Mortensen. Thanks, Marty, for giving me a little time.
No problem, Paul. It's good to hear you do the play-by-play. So as the teams continue to warm up, we'll take our first pause of the evening, and on the other side of the break, we'll take a walk around the foothills and get caught up with the latest league standings and the power rankings after we remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillmen basketball on the Touchdown Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th, and 25th through the 27th to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sundays. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
And by All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning, customer satisfaction is the reason Dorn and Max Bennett are celebrating 13 years of assisting you in Nevada County. The Bennett family wants to thank you for the trust that you placed in them whenever you have been needing service, repair, or installation. A heating and air conditioning unit is one of the most important purchases you'll ever make. If replacement is needed this winter, All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning carries the complete line of Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning, proud supporters of Foothill Sports.
And by our good friends at Cinto and Graziano LLP. What does it mean to have an eye on your future? At Cinto and Graziano, it means they specialize in making your business grow and protecting your assets. It also means managing your finances for a secure future. They're more than just CPAs and business consultants. They're your friends in the world of taxes, finances, and business management. Now that it's tax time, and boy is it ever tax time, we're ready to get to step up and help you and assist you in every way. That's Cinto Graziano LLP, the people on your side, and always have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight, and be sure to become a fan of Touchdown Productions on our Facebook. That's right, you can now follow Touchdown Productions on Facebook and weigh in on all of the sports that we cover. At Touchdown Productions on Facebook, you'll be able to comment on all of the Foothill sports, watch video clips of our broadcasts like today's Placer Colfax game, see our broadcast schedule, and meet the entire Touchdown Productions sports team. It's all waiting for you at the new Touchdown Productions on Facebook. Log on, tune in, and become a fan of Touchdown Productions today. I went out and checked it out today. I understand you did the same thing, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. The Facebook page is a great way to communicate with your friends, and also a good way for us to promote Touchdown Productions.
I don't have any.
What's going on around the league. Let's take a little walk around the foothills, Marty, and look at what's happening in the basketball standings. First of all, here for the PVL, the games that we're about ready to see are impacted tonight. Here's Colfax. We're going to see tonight 9-1 and 21-4 overall. They've been an excellent season, wouldn't you say, Marty?
No question about that. 21-4. They put on quite a show this entire basketball season.
They have some great athletes. They're followed by Lincoln and Placer. You can see very similar. Tonight we'll find out if Lincoln will win, or Placer will see if they can knock a notch off of Colfax. 16-10 overall, the Placer team, followed by Whitney and El Dorado. And then there's our Bear River team, Marty, and we were talking about it last night. Very surprising. We thought they'd have a much better season than this.
I certainly thought so.
Yeah, so Bear River at only 2-9 for league, and then finally Mesa Verde with 1-10.
And let's look at the Sierra Foothill League boys. We got Wood Creek so far with 9-2, 21-5 overall. A great season for Wood Creek, followed by Rockland at 8-3, Oakmont 6-3, Del Oro at 7-4. That's really surprising because it looked like Del Oro had a great team this year too. Granite Bay, then Nevada Union 3-8, 11-14 overall, and Roseville 0-10, 4-21. So there's now we can take a look at the Christian Valley League boys. Victory Christian currently tied with Vacaville with the league lead. Oh, they did beat them last night, so that's 10-1 for both teams. So that's co-champions there. And Sac Waldorf 8-3. Forest Lake 5-6, still in the playoff hunt. Forest Hill 3-8. Delta Christian at 3-9, and Woodland 0-11.
Now let's take a look at the SAC power rankings here. The boys SAC sections here in Division 1. NU pretty much out of it here at 22. And Del Oro 7th with Placer 9th. And here's our Colfax team here. We'll see tonight, number 1 in the power rankings. And they'll see if they can hold on to that ranking tonight with a win. Then Bear River 23rd, basically out of the playoffs. Forest Lake, like you said, Marty, just hanging in there.
Yep.
16 teams will go, so they're in 13th place. They've got to pretty much win them all. And then, of course, Forest Hill following up at 23rd.
And the PBL girls basketball standings, El Dorado 11-0, and they're 22-1 overall. They're just dominating everybody. Bear River in its second spot with an 8-3 record. Colfax at 7-3. Whitney at 6-6. Placer 4-6. Lincoln 1-9, and Mesa Verde 0-10. So now we take a look at the Sierra Foothill League girls.
Sierra Foothill girls, Del Oro, the juggernaut this year, grinding it out with no losses in league, 11-0. Wood Creek, Granite Bay following 8-3 and 6-5. There's our Nevada Union Miners at a 6-5, 13-12 season. Like I said with the boys, a little disappointing for the NU and the girls' side. Roseville, Rockland, Oakmont following, and Oakmont did get their one win for the league this year, so that's a good thing. Mike Takiana, the coach for Del Oro, celebrated his 500th win this year. My goodness, can you imagine? As a coach.
That certainly is.
And he got that win against MU, I'm being told in my headset, by Gil Dominguez in the truck. Congratulations. He's really a good man and an excellent coach, obviously, getting that many wins. That's, I hope he goes for another 20 years.
Look at the Christian Valley League girls basketball standings. Here is Vacaville, very tough this year at 11-0. Sacramento Christian at 10-2. Forest Lake in there at 6-5, 14-9 overall. This is a very tough league. Forest Hill at 5-6. Victory Christian 5-6. Woodland 3-8, and Delta 0-12. So looks like Vacaville and Sacramento will be the top seeds there. Girls Sac Joaquin section power rankings, Nevada Union 14th, so they're still in there. They'll be on the road for the playoffs. Del Oro rated in Division III first, and Placer girls 20th, and they're out of the picture. Bear River is ranked first, but after last night's loss to Whitney, they may not remain in that first spot. Colfax Division IV is 6th, and Forest Lake is 10th, so they're still hanging in there. And Forest Hill 13th, so they'll have a playoff spot.
So that is a walk around the foothills for us here prior to our game. And we will see the Placer Hillmen and this Colfax Falcon basketball team go at it here very shortly, about 3 minutes to play. You might remember that this Colfax team has already cinched the PBL, but their only league loss was against these Placer Hillmen. So it's going to be a fist fight tonight for sure.
And let's talk about our next telecast. Tomorrow night, Nevada Union Miners take on the Oakmont Vikings. It should be the last game of the season for both teams, and that game will air on February 28th. So look for Gil and the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team to be up there at Nevada Union for that exciting finish to the season. Yeah, we'll close it out and wait till next year. And you can watch all of our telecast on NCTV Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, ACTV Channel 20, and that's in Auburn, and all around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Go to the archives portion of that website, and you'll be able to watch quite a few of the games that are out there that are posted.
Oh, look at the guys in green showing up. There they are, walking across the side of the stadium. Here we go. You want to talk about somebody with some serious spirit. These guys are in their shorts, and they've painted themselves in green. Some of them are the JV players I recognize.
They must have had a quick spray job when they went down after they took their showers to come out. So
I hope so. I hope they didn't drink anything to go green like that.
Now they're going to have to get all lined up to spell out the the words correctly.
They're good. Let's hope these guys can spell.
Yeah. I don't know what they're trying to spell. Unless the Hillmen, they're gonna spell. No, I don't know what the V is.
What would the V be? Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, that's an N. Okay.
Well, maybe he's gonna stand on his head.
He'll
I don't
be
know.
the last one in line. Yeah. They're trying to make room for him upstairs.
We'll hit those guys again. Once they get lined up, we'll check them out again here.
The band is in the house, and they're right alongside of us. And we've got the 20 cheerleaders from Placer High School. And everybody's all tuned up and ready to go. We'll have the introduction of the players here in a little bit. And there's a lot of excitement in the house here at the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, Paul.
No place better to watch a basketball game. If you were just tuning in for the first time, you might think we were in the Midwest someplace, because this gymnasium is a throwback to the Hoosier gyms you used to see in the Midwest. Everything's right on top of you, and it gets dinning in here. Everything vibrates off the ceiling. You can hear every sound. It's an old wood floor that's never been replaced, I understand. But the kids love playing here. We're going to have the national anthem.
So it looks like the band will play the national. We'll be right back for the starting lineup.
And you will never see a crowd more ready for a basketball game ever.
A lot of fans from Colfax have come on over tonight. Introducing the starting lineup for the Colfax Falcons: Austin Oberg, Kyle Greer, Justin Witt, Ryan Salmonson, and Joey Jurgo, number 41. That'll be the starting lineup for the number 3, Clay Campbell for the Placer Hillmen, coached by Mark Lee. James Tabor.
Number 11,
Michael Jensen.
Number 21, Darren Centi.
Darren Centi.
And number 23, Josh Klem.
Josh
Klem.
Klem. That was our player of the game last time.
And a great football player. We watched him all season.
Coach Mark Lee, Dave Thompson, and John Hilton, your coaches for the Placer Hillmen. Well, going to center court, it'll be James Tabor going up against Ryan Salmonson, 6'9", 210 pounds.
Keep an eye on Tabor tonight. I'm expecting him to have a big game, Marty. Great player on the Placer team.
Nice tip over to Oberg. Now they try to work it inside. Defense strong in there by number 21. That's Darren Centi. Oberg looking, can't find any place to go. Still top of the key. Strong defense by the Placer Hillmen. Down low, inside, nothing to go. But there's a three-pointer going up off the iron. Doesn't go. But Placer comes up with a rebound. That is Darren Centi. Drives all the way into the hoop and puts it in for a quick 2 points.
Centi going all the way. They didn't have a chance to set the defense up, Marty.
They went right by the big guy, Salmonson. All right, there's a shot. Doesn't go off the glass. Placer with the rebound, and it's going to be off of Justin Witt.
You know, this Colfax team is a big, tall, rangy team. Lots of big players, especially number 40, that's Samuelson. Klem will have all he can handle tonight, just trying to get rebounds underneath.
They're working the ball all around, try to go to baseline. Nothing there. Got cut off. Down low. That is Klem. He got fouled to go to the line to shoot two.
We just take a look at Klem here on the line. Now, Klem is a power player. He is a classic power forward. They like to work him down low on the post. And he's very agile, very good feet. But he will have all he can handle tonight with Ryan Samuelson and Jurgo underneath.
In and out. Oh, going up way high with Samuelson with that rebound. Boy, he's a dominating force underneath that basket.
Yeah, he really is. He certainly has improved as the season's gone on, too.
Now they get it down to Samuelson. He turns around, puts it up. Nice touch, doesn't go. And it's going to be saved in there by Jensen. Jensen will bring it up. Dishes it on over to Centi. And there's Klem at the top of the key. Doesn't go. And it's going to be saved in there. Back over in the corner. Cross-corner pass. That's to Jensen. Jensen drives, puts it up, doesn't go. With the rebound, that's Klem. That doesn't go. And Colfax with the rebound. Boy, that was
there's some activity going on under there, Marty.
Certainly is.
A lot of elbows flying, a lot of hard play.
Foul called. I think that was called on Centi, I believe. No, that was.
Here's a replay. Well, watch what we got underneath here. I think we got 4 shots. There's the first one. Then it's rallied up underneath. There's a fight for the ball and eventually come up with.
All right, now Placer with that rebound, and they'll work it down and around. And there goes Tabor. No place to go. Gets it back out to Jensen. Jensen now trying to set a play up. Gets a screen from Klem. Klem drives into the paint, puts it up.
And he'll get it.
They're going to count it.
And one. Klem going to the basket. Dominating force. He may not be the biggest player on the floor, Marty, but it may turn out that he's one of the best.
So Salmonson goes out. Coming in is number 32, Ben Buell. And that's no good. 3 misses for Klem. Remember how he used to be Mr. Automatic last time we saw him. He'll get settled in. 4-0 to score. 5:20 left to go in this first period.
And Marty, 5 times down the floor, Colfax hasn't been able to score once.
No. Really haven't had a good look. There's going to be a foul away from the...
It's going to be on Colfax. I think it was a moving screen, I think they're going to call.
So coming into the ball game for Placer is Josh Turney. We mentioned his name a lot since September. Good football player. All right, Darren Centi will bring it up. Trying to set a play. Bounces around to Tabor. Tabor across court to Jensen. Jensen, no place to go. Try to get it down low to Klem. And now driving in to Centi. Now Klem goes up, puts it up at the baseline.
What a great move by Klem.
It was.
No fake, just a quick move to the right on going to the baseline. and getting that basket. Look for that again.
All right, now they got Jurgo with the ball. He finally has to get rid of it. No place to go. Back to Greer.
Great Placer defense. Great Placer defense.
They can't get down it. Oh, there's the first shot. It goes up and in. That was, I believe, Kyle Greer.
It was Greer, and he had to put a shoulder down. Watch, he had to put a shoulder down in order to get some room to shoot. Let's see if we've got it. Oh, here's Klem. He is so quick under that basket with that first step.
Yeah, he went baseline with that shot and went right by two defenders, and they had no play on him.
So believe it or not, 4 minutes has already passed here in this first quarter, Marty. The action is so fast, it just blows by.
6-2 your score. Boy, the house is rocking tonight, Paul.
You gotta love it here. Placer has the best band in the area without question. During the football season, they come out in full dress regalia and put on a wonderful halftime show in the middle of the field, and that's something you just don't see anymore.
Right. All right, bringing the ball up the court for the Colfax Falcons. That's Oberg. Double team in there on Witt. That ball doesn't go, but Jurgo puts it up. That doesn't go. And then coming back with the shot is Greer. Yeah.
And that's Klem.
Klem again.
Moving without the ball, coming right down the seam, finding some room. It wouldn't surprise me if Klem tonight gets 20.
Now they work it around. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron. Doesn't go, but then there's going to be a foul. Oh, somebody came over the top, so it'll be a turnover.
Oh, they're saying that's number 32. That's Ben Buell. They say he came over the top. Buell, the junior. I didn't see it.
So now Darren Centi brings his team up. Play comes in from Mark Lee. Get it down low, back across to Turney. Turney dishes it off in the corner for a three. Off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Greer. So Oberg on the attack. Got to keep working it around at the top of the key. Good, strong defense. Now they try to go down in low. Turn away jumper. He's fouled on the shot. That is Jurgo. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Look at the size of these benches for a high school basketball team. They got 5 on the floor, and they got a whole.
They got 12 on the bench.
Yeah. First one is good by Jurgo.
When you have a big-time program, that's what you get. A lot of kids coming out.
Second one is good. 8-6 your score. Down low, put up, and it rolls in. That was Tabor.
Teams are starting to settle in now, Marty.
Yep. Driving all the way in. Oh, he's hammered. That is going to be a foul on Tabor. So Witt will go to the line.
Here's a replay. Justin Witt going down the seam right here. Find himself just a little bit of a room. Kind of got bailed out. He was a little out of control there, but
I guess a chance to still get two. First one is good by Witt. Next one is up, and it is good. We got a 10-8 ball game, back and forth, seesaw battle. Centi brings it up, stops, pumps, puts it over to, back out to Jensen. Doesn't go, but underneath.
That was Klem underneath.
Yeah,
They're going to give the ball back to Placer. 34 seconds. Put back on the time clock.
Inbounding will be Jensen. Oh, that was a good play, but it was just tipped. That was going to be to Klem. So now Jurgo has to dish it off over in the corner to Witt. Witt, no place to go. Oberg down low to Jurgo. Fadeaway jumper, puts it up off the iron, doesn't go. And it looks like that doesn't go, and it's going to be off of Klem, out of bounds.
Boy, Jurgo is a force to be reckoned with on the low post there, but he doesn't seem to have the shot to put it away. He's got to get it off the backboard there, in that close. But he is certainly a load.
Now they get it in, trying to take it inside the paint. Fadeaway jumper, puts up, rolls around, doesn't go. Rebound in there by Centi. Centi drives all the way in. There's going to be a charge. Yep.
No question about it.
No, that was Oberg that set himself. Crowd didn't like it, Paul, but...
Well, we've got one side of the stadium loves it, and the other side's booing, Marty. This is classic. Let's watch it here. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Centi was a little out of control, but watch. He goes up, he gets 2 steps, 1, 2, and I think he set himself. I think that's a good call. I think it's a good call.
So that'll be a turnover, and the ball will be inbound by Oberg. Full court press is shaping up here. That is the 4th foul, team foul on.
Okay, we're going to watch it again in extra slow motion. Let's see if he sets his feet. He's still moving there. Sometimes when you're going that fast and that out of control, if you don't have, a good center, you're going to lose that call, even though he didn't set his feet.
Well, they made up for it as Placer gets the ball back. There's a good look at a 3, but no, it's going to be short. And it's going to be rebounded in there by Witt. Witt will then swing it back over in the corner to Oberg. He'll bring it up, set a play. Centi on the defense. Gets a screen from... drives in and around. Nice play. That'll tie the ball game up.
That was Oberg.
Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Greer. Now they work it to the top of the key. Jurgo dips down low, drives in, and that goes wide open at the baseline was Greer.
Someone missed their assignment there. Greer all by himself. That was a gimme.
33 seconds left, and the ball's going to be stolen away. Carter's in the game, and he lost it on the takeaway.
When Klem is not in the game, Marty, they're certainly taking advantage of the room that he vacates on the low post. But they got to give him a rest sometime.
Yep. Clock counting down. There's a 3 going up off the iron, bounces around, doesn't go, but there's going to be a foul called. And I think he may go to the line to shoot 3. Yes, he will. Boy, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it really is. No reason for that foul, Marty. Here, the clock's got 2 seconds left on it. So they'll give him a couple of free throws at the line. This is Kyle Greer. I beg your pardon. At the line is Justin Witt.
He's 3 for 3.
Four for 4.
Oh, yep.
He's going to get 3 free throws because he was fouled outside the three-point line.
14-10. Big run for Colfax.
Well, the big run has been at the free throw line here, Marty. They're making their throws. There's another one. Game like this, that team that makes the free throws. Oh!
Almost made it on half-court toss there, and that is the first period.
And we've got 15-10. The Colfax team has managed to find 5 extra points, and you'd hardly know it.
I think at one point it was, 10 to 8?
I believe
I think so, yeah. They ran off 7 straight points.
And they didn't score the first 6 times down on offense. They couldn't find the basket at all, Marty. So it's one notch up for Colfax to come back and pull ahead here. But like we said earlier, it's free throws have made the difference.
Yeah, they got, so far, 7 free throws. They're 7 for 7 from the free throw line. So all in all, it's been that was an exciting first period, and it looked like with 4 minutes left in that first period, I think the score at that point was like 8-2. And
you're right.
And then they came back with some serious scoring on their own.
You know, as soon as Klem left the game, and they see him coming back in now, as soon as he left the game, the Colfax coach took advantage of that.
Right.
Because he is the force to reckon with. He does a lot of their scoring, and he gets the majority of the rebounds. So without him on the floor, Placer really has a hole in both offense and defense.
Now Placer will inbound. There is Centi with the ball. Trying to get it over, looking set for 3. Got a good look, doesn't go, but then coming down with the rebound is Oberg. Long pass down court to Witt. Witt now stops. There, he thought about a 3 and then took it, and coming down with it is Harder. Harder will bring it up. Now he gets it off to Centi. Centi, no place to go. Trying to run a play, gets a screen from Klem. Now driving all the way in. Well, that was just trying to drive through two defenders there. That's not going to work anytime. So, once again, Colfax on the attack. Oh, my goodness. What a play in there by Salmonson. Oh, boy.
Salmonson giving it the little right-hand flip underneath Klem. Klem was doing everything he possibly could, putting all of his weight into him and couldn't keep him. All he could do is ride him to the outside under the basket. And Salmonson flips it up under the basket, making the hoop and taking the foul.
Chase Mosier comes in for Jurgo. Possibility of making a 3-point play, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Tabor. Now long pass down court to Harder. Harder being guarded closely in there by Witt. No place to go. Tabor back out to Centi, and Centi loses out of bounds. And it'll be Colfax ball. So all of a sudden, Placer is just struggling.
Placer needs to put some points on the board and turn this thing around. You know, their defense was so tenacious early, they just couldn't keep up that kind of pace.
Yeah. Right now, double team, and they might get a... No, they don't. He drives through it, and they're going to call a foul for a reach-in, I think.
The slower-paced game that this game has evolved into definitely favors the Colfax Falcons. They got bigger players. They're allowed to set up, and they're eventually going to dominate under the basket, as you see right there.
Oh, look at that. That was Salmonson again on the putback. That's how Salmonson killed Bear River that night, remember?
Absolutely, remember.
The inbounding is Harder. That is Jensen around looking for a play. Got his screen from Klem. Cross court, put up and in. That was Campbell.
And that ends the scoring drought. Placer desperately needed that basket.
trailing by 7 here with 6:10 to go. Drives in and gets fouled in there by Table.
And guess what? They're going back to the line.
That is the 8th team foul on Placer. No good. He'll go to get a chance to hit another one. So Greer at the line. He's got 6 points tonight. Standing room only here tonight. That one's good. 20-12. 8-point largest lead of the night so far. Down low to Klem. No place to go, and it's going to be stolen away. Good heads up by Witt. Witt takes it all the way, coast to coast, drops it in. And Mark Lee calls the timeout.
Boy, Justin Witt is having himself a great game.
He certainly is.
He is going to the basket. He's able to maneuver either on the post or the baseline. And now you see him execute the fast break and finish at the end. Surprisingly, Justin Witt may be the best player on the floor tonight.
Senior, 6'3", 185. 7-2 run here in the second period. There's your touchdown production scoreboard, showing a 10-point lead as so 2 7-point runs, both the first and the second period so far, as Colfax shows why they're number 1 in the power rankings. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Division 4. Yeah. So Colfax, 3 years running, won 2 out of the 3 at Arco. So they always had a great team. Down low, stolen away again.
Tried to force it in, didn't happen.
And now Oberg will bring it up. That is Witt. Witt down low, and that doesn't go. It slipped off of his hand, looked like. Now, stolen away as Turney brought the ball down. There's that ball was blocked from behind. The fans from Colfax want a foul called. So I think he just stuck his hand in there. Now they're going to call a foul on a Colfax player down in the corner.
Placer in the penalty with 8 fouls. Colfax only with 4, so they're still inbounding the ball.
They get it in, but late, and it goes out of bounds, so they'll get another toss to bring it in. Now they get it in quickly. There's Klem off the iron.
But Josh Klem continuing to get the majority of the points for Placer. 14-22 now. 8-point game.
All right, Witt has to get it on over to Oberg. Oberg guarding in there, double team. Now they get it down low to Salmonson, puts it up, he's fouled, and count it. He'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play.
They just have no answer for Salmonson.
No, they don't.
They can't keep him out. Klem is doing everything he can. I think he's going to get himself a bear trap, put it out there someplace to try to slow this guy down.
Yeah. Well, we haven't, all season long, we haven't seen anybody that's been able to slow Salmonson down. I mean, that was just a little fadeaway jumper, and all you can do is hack him. And he made it. Now he makes that one. Makes it a 3-point play. 7 points for Salmonson. And he sat out about 3 or 4 minutes of that first period. Now they get it back to Harder. Driving in the paint, loses it.
I don't know what Jensen was doing inside there. There was no room in there.
No.
He's just trying to force it. If Placer's going to get back in this game, Marty, they're going to have to shoot from the outside.
Yep. Over in the corner now, they get it down low to Salmonson. Fadeaway jumper, puts it up, fingertip, doesn't go. And it's going to be a jump ball, and I think let's see who it goes to.
It goes to Colfax. Harder doing a good job in there. On the ground, trying to get a rebound.
Got spillage on aisle 5. They'll clean that up. Now driving in, and oh, look at that. Nice little left hand by Mosier. 27-14. That'll be Placer ball, but they're going to have to put something together here. They are really...
You just can't let this team get this far out in front. Now let's take a look at the replay. I think we're going to have a replay here. I guess not.
All right. Got a little technical issue here, but we'll call it for you. Inbound to Mosier. Now bringing the ball up the court is Oberg. Now there's a long pass cross court to Oberg, and now that off the rim doesn't go, but then a putback in there again by Salmonson. Man, like you said, there's just no answer for that.
Centi going, driving the basket.
Doesn't go. Oh, he hacks. Salmonson was really hammered there. Now we got a picture back. So Witt now tries to take it inside, can't do it. Gets the ball back, drives in and gets blocked, but then he recovers the ball. Gets it down low to Salmonson, little touch pass.
And this game's getting out of control.
And I think Mark Lee's calling a timeout.
And look at the stands on the Colfax side. They're standing and applauding their team. They know they've got a number 1 seed here, Marty. And we're seeing why, too. They've got some strength inside. They've got good ball handling. We haven't seen that many turnovers by Colfax.
Right. That's 11 points for Salmonson with 2:39 left to go in the first half. So he's showing his dominance underneath that basket. 31-14.
Both coaches will take a moment here.
Good shot of the floor. The big P for Placer Hillmen. As you can see in the background, the size of the crowd here tonight. Standing room only in the aisles. K-High Radio with Pete DeFore up in the crow's nest. Well, Pete's not going to be very happy. 16-4 on the touchdown production scoreboard. Now, look at that nice move. Fade away, but then blocked by Salmonson. They get it back. No look pass, puts it up, and it's in. That is Klem.
Klem doing everything he can to get the ball inside. Finally found a seam. Snuck the ball in off the glass and got an extra one for going to the line here. For some reason, Marty, Placer just does not want to shoot the 3.
No.
They're not shooting outside at all.
And when they get inside, they're turning the ball over.
They got to deal with the likes of Salmonson.
Yeah.
Now he's off the floor. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. They need to reel off 6-8 points just to get back in this game.
So Joey Rooker's in the ball game. There's a 3 going to go up off the iron, doesn't go. And rebounding, that doesn't go. And then coming up with the ball is Jensen. Jensen puts it in, and then they call a foul.
And he'll go to the line. That brings the boos out.
Oh, yeah. The Colfax thought it was a...
You gotta love being in this gym, Marty. I love being in this gym. You just get every sound. Here's the replay. Now let's see. I don't think he stopped his feet. No, that was a foul, and he managed to gather himself and make the finish. Full court press now on.
So now they got good heads-up play in there. Now, boy, this is getting raucous over here.
That's number 23. That's
who made that?
That was.
But who made that basket over here? I got caught up in the moment, and I didn't see who made it for Placer on that last basket.
That was number 25, Josh Turney.
Turney, okay. And he didn't. Did he make the? No, he didn't make the free throw, or did he?
Yes, he did.
He did. Okay. Thanks for that correction. All right, now Placer putting a little hustle back in this game. Now they've got Travel shuffled his feet. Turnover.
Placer's gotten it back down to 11, 20-31.
So Joey Rooker will inbound. He gets it on over to Mosier. And now that's Witt driving in. Stolen away by Klem. They're going to slow it up to Jensen. Down low. Stolen away again on a errant pass.
They're looking for Klem.
Yep. Stolen away, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Placer ball. Good hustle in there by Greer.
Number 25, Josh Turney. Turning on the steam here. Watch the steal now. You can see the little give and go, but there's no question where he's going.
That's right,
so
yeah.
It's an easy steal by Justin Witt.
So now Jensen gets it at the top of the key. No place to go. To Harder. Back to Jensen. Jensen looking. Inside low. Fadeaway jumper. Put back by Josh Klem. 11 points for Klem. 31-22. 46 seconds and a half. Big run here for Placer. They're really stepping up the pace. Down low. Almost stolen away. But then put up. Doesn't go. Tipped up. Doesn't go. And let's see what they call.
That's going to be a foul on number 44. That's DJ Gillis. And Gillis, I think, manhandled Klem a bit, and they're going to give Klem a one-on-one.
That's the 7th team foul on Colfax.
I beg your pardon. It'll be Conrad Harder at the line. So, Marty, since Samuelson left the floor,
right,
Placer has had a chance to reel this game back in if they can make some free throws. But without Samuelson on the floor, Klem's pretty much got his way.
Yeah, right. And they're also they've stepped up the pressure on the full court press. 28 seconds. They get it across center court. Now back over to Mosier.
Gil, you're going to have to turn up your mic, please.
Greer.
That one I could hear.
Well, foul down low in the paint. I didn't see what happened. Jensen's turned into the sweeper. He mops up. So Colfax will inbound. That'll be Witt. Gets it over to Oberg. 10 seconds. They're going to have to get a shot off. All the way across court looking for a three. And he gets it right. Almost at the buzzer. That was Justin Witt. Big 3-point at halftime. And here at halftime, Colfax 34 and Placer 22.
You are driving a white F-150 truck with a white camper shell.
So, Marty, this is just exactly what we had in mind tonight. I was thinking the score wouldn't be quite this lopsided.
You better move it right now because the tow truck is on.
The Placer Hillmen are not out of this game by any means.
No. If they had their own run.
Now the girls next to us are going to go out and give out candy, it looks like, and we're going to be passed up.
Boy, and we've been so nice to them, too, haven't we?
Haven't we, though? We gave room to the band and everything.
And then we gave room to the cheerleaders.
We're not getting any candy.
And they walk around when they walk right by us with the candy, and we're not getting anything.
Recognize this year's graduating senior cheerleaders.
Wow.
So let's recap the game, Marty.
Yeah.
You know, there are obviously some dominant players on the floor. Samuelson, we've talked about a number of times, but we're also seeing a really above-average game by Justin Witt.
Right.
The senior, 6'3", he is putting on a good show tonight.
He's got 10 points.
He's got how many points?
10 points.
10 points for Witt. I've got a limited number of stats here for the Colfax Falcons, but I can see that Witt for the season is averaging 12.4 points, so that's a great half of basketball for Justin. Then on the other end of the floor, all the scoring is being done by Josh Klem.
Right.
How many points does Klem have for the half?
He has 11.
So Klem doing all he can on defense to keep Samuelson out of the key, and then he's also got 11 points.
And he's got half the number. So let's take a look at the Placer cheerleaders as they're out on the center court. All right, very nice. A lot of work there in that routine. All right, we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillmen basketball on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th, and 25th through the 27th to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
BNC is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Full-phase heating and air conditioning also helps us tonight. Winners here in buying a heating system is one of the most important decisions you'll make as a homeowner. All-phase heating and air conditioning is proud to offer the Bryant heating system and cooling systems. In fact, All-Phase is the only factory-authorized Bryant dealer in Nevada County and carries a complete line of Bryant Premier cooling systems. They're sure to have one that'll fit your home. That's All-Phase heating and air conditioning.
And by Cinto Graziano LLP. Dave Cinto and George Graziano have joined forces to create the new Cinto Graziano. Located in Grass Valley on Sierra College Drive, Cinto and Graziano is as close as your phone and just a phone call away. They specialize in tax preparation, and they'll work for you to help make your business grow because they are CPAs and business consultants all rolled into one. So get some people on your side with Cinto Graziano, where they really do have an eye for your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television. This is Paul Brown along with my good friend Marty Mortensen saying thanks for joining us tonight, and be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game presented by Award Innovations. Marty and myself will select the most deserving Colfax or Placer player and honor them with a Game of the Week plaque. So stay tuned as Touchdown Productions awards the Player of the Game award presented by Award Innovations. That's coming up right after this Placer telecast.
And don't forget to stay tuned for our next telecast. Nevada Union Miners take on the Oakmont Vikings. That game will air on February 28th, so keep that one in mind as the NU Miners finish off their 2010 basketball season. And you can view our other telecasts on NCTV Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, and all around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. And to order your DVD, don't forget we've got over 1,500 telecasts, and they've been recorded since 1997. Away games, home games, any year. Don't forget to give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to see if we can't locate one of those games for you. And don't forget Touchdown Productions Facebook. That's new, and it's all for you to discuss the local sports. You can watch the show highlights, see broadcast schedules of upcoming games, and you can meet the crew. So that's Touchdown Productions Facebook. And there's one of our announcers, Pete DeFore. When he's not announcing for K-High, he comes out and helps us out. I don't know who he's talking to, but they're having a nice talk on the radio.
Yep, and the teams have come back out on the floor. We'll start this back up again here. Placer down by 12. Will inbound the ball.
Oh, here we go. Now they work it around. Strong defense by Colfax. No place to go. That's Tabor. Tries to drive in, but then has to dish it off. Now it's back out. They're working the ball around. That is Jensen. Jensen gets a screen from Klem. 14 on the shot clock, and that looks like Tabor putting that ball in. Full court press. Campbell up guarding. There's a double dribble, and it's going to be out of bounds, but then Klem will inbound it. Nope, now he goes out on the court, and coming to the sideline is Campbell. On the inbound is Jensen. Centi now over in the corner trying to set up a play. Drives it in all the way, puts it up, and then blocked by Salmonson. That made it look way too easy.
They keep wanting to challenge Salmonson in the key, and he keeps spotting them away. Or
no contest ball with that. He's just too much of a force in there. Managed to save his lost ball, turn around, and he knocks it out of his hand again. He is just so strong, and that's going to be Placer ball.
So Placer with good defense forces the turnover.
Klem will inbound. That goes into Centi. Centi will bring it up over in the corner in front of the Placer. Placer bench gets a screen from Klem. Down low, and then they lose it. Coming up with it is Greer. Now back over and down at the baseline, and doesn't go as Klem comes up and takes the foul.
It was an excellent pass by Justin Witt, finding him underneath there. Witt handles the ball quite well.
That's his second foul. First team foul here in the second half. And first one's no good. That one's good. (35-24). They get it on over to Tabor. Tabor puts it up and got a 15-footer. That's his 6th point of the game.
Tabor's been pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah. There's a shot going up from 15 feet. And that's good in there by Justin Witt. His 12th point of the game. Back in the corner for a three. Up and nothing but net. Darren Centi. Thomason feeds it down low but couldn't handle it. Now they get it back down low again. Baseline, put it up, doesn't go. Tip back, put back, doesn't go. Put back. That was Greer. Boy, they had 6 looks at that. 40-29. All right, now they're trying to work it down at the baseline. Now they have to dish it all the way out. Down low, stolen away by Jurgo. And that gets knocked away.
One thing about playing in Earl Crabbe is you just don't have a lot of room in the baseline.
No.
I mean, our table right here is inched right up next to the out-of-bounds line. The girls are lining up. We got the band over here to my right. You got just a limited amount of space to play with.
And there's a good defensive move in there by Klem. And let's see, they're going to get fouled as Darren Centi tried to take it all the way in, but he tried to go through 4 guys. No, he was just out of control.
They are going to give him 2.
So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it's up, and the first one is good. .40-30, there's Mark Lee directing traffic. Next one is rolls in good. 9 points for Centi. Oh, stolen away. Good heads-up play. Over in the corner now is Centi. Tries to take it in, stops, pumps, puts it to Turney. Turney puts it up for 3, and he gets nothing but net for Josh Turney.
And they've reeled it into a 6-point game, Marty.
Yeah, they certainly have. Coming back. Here comes long pass, back out. Get it to Witt. No place to go. There's a 3 looking up off the iron. Rebounded, and it's going to be Colfax ball. Jensen tried to sell the referee on that he didn't touch it last.
That was no sale, though. His foot was on the line.
Yep. So Justin Witt comes out of the ball game for a rest. Now they get it in, and that is Mosier. There's a 3 up. Good look. In and out. Heartbreak. Jurgo with the rebound and loses it. And nice heads-up play in there by Greer as he stole that ball away. A little fadeaway jumper at the baseline and got fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Darn near made that basket underneath the baseline there. Wasn't rewarded with the shot, but he will get 2 shots here. Just good hustle.
In and out.
Boy, it's surprising the way this Placer team has fought their way back.
That one's good. 41-34, 3:54, third period. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Oh, put back by Klem and doesn't go, and rebounded in there by Salmonson. That ball just rolled around that rim. He had a good look at that one. Now they work it around the outside. Oberg.
Colfax is working Jurgo's side here. They're not looking for Salmonson. Now they get it to it.
Now he goes in, fadeaway jumper, puts it up, doesn't go. And that one goes. That is Greer. He's got 14 points. Now a steal. What happened? Foul called or out of bounds?
No, out of bounds. It's going to be Placer ball.
9-point deficit. Placer trailing Colfax. Colfax the number 1 seed. Division 4. Down low. Tabor up, off too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Salmonson. Hands it off to Oberg. Oberg will bring it up. The court being guarded by Centi. Work it around as Jurgo turns, fadeaway jumper, puts it up and tips it in. That's his 3rd point of the game, first field goal.
And this is where they're losing it right here, Marty. He should have taken that shot out front.
Right. He wanted to get it inside, couldn't do it. Now the foul's going to be called on Centi.
Michael Jensen's got 2 points in the game so far, and he just refuses to take the 3-point shot outside. He wants to drive the hole.
Have they shot a 3-point tonight? I can't even remember from the Placer side.
I think Centi
they
has
got Josh Turney, and so does Centi. So not many. They're going to have to get to that 3-pointer to get back in this game. Now Oberg drives in, stops, pumps, puts it down, and gets it back out. 15-footer up and off the iron, but tipped back by Salmonson. Ryan Salmonson, just a driving force underneath that basket. Turney now stops, Gets it out to Harder. Harder tries to drive it in, can't do it. Just great defense in there in the paint by. But then Josh Klem takes it in. His first 2 points of the second half. 11-point game again. And now Greer, there's a three going up off the iron, doesn't go. Nice fight and fadeaway puts it in. That is Greer. What a game he's playing tonight, Paul.
He certainly came out in the second half going, didn't he?
Salmonson steals that.
We didn't see much out of Greer in the first half, but all of a sudden he has come alive with legs and scoring.
.117 left, and there's going to be a travel call on Jurgo. 49-36, so as the Hillmen pulled within 4, now they're trailing by 13.
I think they've run into a wall here.
Yeah.
This Colfax team they've got depth, and they can score in any number of positions where Placer really has to rely on a limited number of people, especially Klem, to get the scoring job done for them. I'd really like to see Michael Jensen take a couple of outside shots. We've seen him. He's a good outside shooter, but he seems to want to pass them by when they come to his way.
Very close third period. As looked like Placer at the start of this third period was going to make a run to take the lead, but then they just kind of run out of gas a little bit as Colfax is just playing some great defense now. There is Centi with the ball. He'll bring it up. Get it down low in there to Tabor. Tabor loses it again. How many steals have Colfax produced on a takeaway, Paul? 56 seconds and counting. Drive all the way to the basket. Boy, that was a nice drive in there by Oberg. Now back out to Harder. Harder tries to take it baseline, can't do it. Has to come to the outside. No place to go with it, but he gets it out to Centi. Centi tries to take it in, and
they're going to give him 2 shots. I think he was trying to pass the ball.
He was trying to pass it.
But they're going to give him 2 shots at the line.
That looked like a...
We're going to see the replay by Harder here as he goes down.
No,
now this is fluid,
over.
nice and fluid. Controls the ball in his body going in for the for the 2-pointer.
(51-37), trying to make it a 38 points, and he does. Full court press. Now they get it on over to Salmonson. He doesn't hold it long, gets it back to the ball handler, Oberg. Mosier comes out, and now that Witt's back in the game. Oberg trying to set a play up, gets a screen from Salmonson. Takes it all the way to the hoop. He's fouled. Count it. As Austin Oberg, for the second time in succession, drives into the paint, gets a foul, and puts the ball up for 2 points.
And the irony of it, Marty, is that ball was blocked. Tabor got a full hand on it. Watch. We'll get a replay here. Watch Tabor actually block this ball into the basket. Here he comes, and you'll see him leave his feet. Now Tabor will get a good piece of this ball right there. Yep. It still gets off the glass and goes in.
And there's the end of the third period. What an exciting third period it was. Colfax 53 and Placer 38. 15-point game.
So right now, Marty, we're seeing why this Colfax team is the #1 seed in the power rankings.
Oh, no question about it. They have gotten better and better through the year because we saw them at the Kendall, and then we saw them against Bear River. We didn't see them against Placer,
but they're so much better than they were at the beginning of the year.
Oh, no question about it.
They have gelled as a team. They're ready to go into the playoffs and make their mark. And perhaps like some of the teams of old, I think they're going to go a long way in the tournament.
There's the answer to the boys. I think I like the girls' rendition better, don't you?
I do. Better than the Green Boys.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There's so many great things about high school basketball, and when the student body comes out, it's just nice. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth period as Colfax will inbound. That's Oberg. It's plan. All right, here comes Witt, and no, they're not going to take a shot. I thought Oberg had a good look at a three, but didn't take it.
They're going to take their time here, Marty.
Yeah,
they've got nothing to lose.
Run some time off the clock. There goes Mosier, puts it up off the glass, doesn't go, and then Tabor gets knocked around, but he was able to hold on to the ball. Now here comes Jensen. He dishes it off, and there Turney goes in and dishes it off.
Tabor gets it underneath. He'll be going to the line, so they have a chance for a three-point play. Placer needs to play a scoreless, a flawless quarter.
Right, not a scoreless.
Not a scoreless. I should say.
Right. They got a chance to make it a three-point play here. Tabor with the one, and he makes it. 7:24 left. It's down to an 8-point game.
Well, they're going to take Salmonson off the floor now, Marty. They're going to give Salmonson a rest. He's getting a drink.
Big
this
press.
Is the opportunity for Placer.
And now they're going to call a trip on Turney. And that'll be the 5th team foul for Placer. Got to get it in, and he does. It's almost stolen away as good hustle in there by Centi. Get it in down low to Mosier, and well, that looked like a travel with that ball, but no call. That's up, doesn't go, put back, doesn't go, and Tabor goes up high and gets the rebound. Coach Mark Lee setting up a play. Cross court to Jensen. Jensen then take another cross court to Turney, looking for three, up. He gets it. That play was set up.
Turney likes that spot in the corner. That's the second one we've seen from him there.
Timeout called.
That was a long shot out there, Marty. That ball seemed to be in the air for 2 seconds.
Now we've got a 9-point play. 9-point game, I should say. My math is a little weak tonight, Paul.
My math is always weak, Marty.
Well, take a breather here as starters sit down on the bench. Let's take a look at that three-pointer play now.
Yeah, like I said, he likes that one. It's a cross-court pass all the way across court. But look how close he is to the end line. And he shoots this ball. It goes a big rainbow. Gets a little bit of rain and comes down, bang. And the Placer Hillmen certainly needed that scoring to bring them within 9 points with 6:45 left in the fourth.
6:45, 53-44. Exciting game here. There's a good shot of a member of the band. There they are with the clarinet section. Another full court press. Oberg breaks it up, and now Placer will get back in their defense. Little zone on there. Turney comes out. And a foul's going to be called on Tabor, I believe. That was Greer.
You just can't let
no, I'm sorry.
Justin Witt get that far
yeah.
under the basket. He's got a lot of hops under there. I got to say, Marty, that so far I like Justin Witt as the player of the game so far.
Yeah, no question about that.
You can always give it to Salmonson. You can always give it to Klem.
Yeah.
But this guy right here on the line.
He's worked hard tonight.
And he's done it on both ends. I like the way he's done it on defense. He's also made the majority of his free throws.
So he's 7 out of 10. Not bad.
Not bad. Let's keep an eye on that.
All right, here we go. Now Centi gets it down low to Klem. He's going to get fouled as he tries to take a shot. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Now, they're still not in the penalty yet, Marty. I think they're going to inbound the ball.
No, they didn't call him with a shot. He didn't have control of the ball, so they'll have to inbound. Centi will inbound as they clean up the floor. This has been a wild and action-packed game here between these two squads. Tabor put back. Nice play in there.
Well, executed play there. They got it down to 9.
Now here comes Greer. Over in the corner, Greer gets it back out to Witt. Witt now down low. Oh, a great pass to Mosier, but he was fouled.
Michael Jensen had no choice but to foul him right underneath the basket. I think it was a good foul. Here's the inbound pass. Watch. He basically shoots the ball to Tabor, who catches it and puts it in. It's a beautifully executed play. Great timing.
I bet they practice that a lot, huh? In and out. 55-46. We got a 9-point game.
Well, you got to say Placer has certainly done the job on defense tonight, but Colfax
doesn't go.
Is making their free throws.
Turney with the rebound. Centi will bring it up. Centi top of the key. Now he has to get it on over in the corner to Jensen. Back to Centi. Down low to Klem. He can't go anywhere at the baseline. Turney over in the corner. Thought about a Tabor now. Dumps it out down low. That pass down low is really costing. They got 3-on-2. No look pass. And a travel call, but no, I don't think they're not going to call it. They're going to call a foul.
No, they're going to call a foul on him. He was hit hard. I can see a wrap on the index finger on the shooting hand of Salmonson. You can see it there.
Yep. I'll tell you what, the complexion of the game really changes when Salmonson comes back into the game.
Well, Placer's got to dedicate a man to him. They just got to have a body on him all the time, or he'll just run wild.
Misses both of them. Klem with the rebound. Centi brings it up. 55-46, 5:01 left. Down low. Tabor doesn't go. Tip doesn't go. Recovered in there by Tabor. Gets it on over. There's Jensen for a three. In and out. Heartbreak. And they're going to call a foul underneath.
Well, Klem was on the ground. I didn't see it, but if you're going to put Josh Klem on the ground, something pretty strong must have happened.
Yeah. I never saw him go down at all when he was playing football. He's a tough kid.
Well, Placer still got a chance. They're still in this 9 points.
Well, that was a heartbreak by Jensen as he put a three-pointer in and out of that rim. That could have taken it to 6. Let's see what they can do here. Better hurry. And they turn it over. Now they steal it away. And they're going to call a foul on Witt.
And that will be in the penalty, I believe.
Should be, right.
They're gonna shoot one-on-one, I believe. Yes, they will. Take a second for the referee to mop up the floor where he went sliding across. Let's take a look. Here it is. Now right behind him, you could call a foul on him there actually,
right.
but he
reached in.
Gets back control of the ball and then is tripped. So Coach Lee will take a timeout and talk to the boys. Very good coaching for this Placer ball team. Coach Mark Lee and his assistants there, John Hilton and Dave Thompson. Trying to figure out a strategy to steal this game with 9 points down here.
Well, the problem is Tabor's the tallest player on the Placer Hillmen, and if you dedicate him to Salmonson, 6'9", there's a 5-inch discrepancy right there, and it's hard to cover him. Especially that reach that he's got. He's just a dominating force underneath that basket.
Well, I got to say that Salmonson seems to be running out of gas some, Marty. He's slowing down since that first quarter.
This has been a fast-paced game. Now, Placer now, they're going to have to, with 4:33 left, they're going to have to make every shot count. Cross court to Tabor. Back to Jensen. Baseline, Tabor, and they're going to call a foul. So Tabor will go to the line for 1-and-1.
You know, this is the best thing that could happen right now to Placer, getting to the line and getting into the penalty like this. Slowing the game down some and seeing you can make defensive stops.
Well, they couldn't capitalize. So we're coming down with a rebound is Justin Witt. Bringing the ball up the court. Fresh pair of legs is Rooker. He's in the game. Greer now. Back over to Mosier. Back out. There's a shot going to go up and nothing but net. Nice touch in there by Greer. Now a foul's going to be called. Going to the line to shoot 1-and-1 that'll be Centi. 57-46, back to 11 points.
That's fouls on Joey Rooker. And we'll see Centi go to the line here.
First one is good. That's his 5th free throw that he's made tonight. And that one's good. 3:45, 9-point game. And they're going to call him.
Time.
Yeah, too much time. As they couldn't get the inbound pass. So Placer gets the ball back. Good hustle. Inbounding will be Turney. Down low. Oh, nice pass.
Beautiful play execution
by Klem coming in to take that one bounce pass. Yep. Triple team. Down low to Salmonson, and there was a put back by Witt. And it's going to be, what's it going to call? They're going to call a foul on somebody.
And justifiably, Justin Witt complains to the official. He was fouled underneath and
that was
didn't
Greer.
get a call. Let's replay under the basket here. Watch this Klem coming down the slot. You can't see the screen, but it was beautifully set. Klem having a straight shot to the basket and making the layup. That's the second time they've burned Colfax on that inbounds play.
See how he was looking to his left, and all of a sudden, Klem just kind of cut to the inside, and one bounce pass, the defense had no chance. So it's a 7-point game. Coming down to the wire with 3:25 left. Colfax fans a little antsy up there in the stands.
Both teams still have 2 timeouts left. Centi will be at the line. He'll get a chance to draw it within 5. There was a time, Marty, when I never thought we'd see it this close.
No, it was high as 15 points at one time. First one is good. $14 points for Centi. 7 on the. Got him boom. 8 free throws he's made. Now we got a 5-point game.
Full court press is working.
Yeah.
Now Colfax gets away. He's going to try to go to the basket. It's stripped away.
Boy, nice defensive play there. There's Klem. Here comes Centi. Stops. Gets it back out to Jensen. Jensen now setting the play up. Gets a screen from Klem. Kind of a movie screen, but.
And they're going to call a foul underneath. That was a ticky-tacky. Now Greer is going to be called for a foul. And it's going to put Jensen on the line. I don't know. This has been a very well officiated game so far, but that was a reach in, but they haven't fouled and called.
He's fouled out of the game,
night.
Greer.
Both sides, if you see these stands, they're both standing.
17 points for Greer. He's been a dominating force tonight, but now he is fouled out. In and out, heartbreak for Jensen.
That's significant.
Tonight.
Kyle Greer going off the floor. He has been a yeoman's job tonight.
Jensen gets that one.
4-point game.
Yeah.
The full court press is working for Placer.
Now they break it. It's 3-on-1. Oh, too hard. Putback goes. Now you can get burned by that. Get it to Klem. Klem now has to send it back to Centi for a setup play. There's Turney. Stops, pumps, puts it up, doesn't go. Klem with the rebound, puts it up, doesn't go. And there's going to be a
foul. And he will get 2. No, they're going to send it to the end of the floor. They're going to say it's on Klem.
2:21 left. We have a 6-point game. Klem got the foul. That's his third. 1-1. Salmonson will go to the line to shoot 1-1. First one is good. He's Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, this guy can play. I wouldn't be surprised if he's picked up by a Division I college.
Got them both. Nice touch. Down. Oh, and they're going to call a foul.
No, they're going to give the ball. That was a missed pass that Klem couldn't handle.
He had position, but it just went out of his outstretched hand. So now here comes Witt. He's going to slow it up. Mosier now has to dump it off to Oberg. Centi comes out to cover him, gets a screen. Double team, now trying to go into the baseline, couldn't do it. Oh, nice pass by Witt. Looked like a travel call, fadeaway jumper,
and there it is, the bread and butter. There's the bread and butter. He had a chance to shoot that ball, and wisely, Oberg backs off, waits for Salmonson to clear, gets the ball into him for the percentage shot, and that probably is the coup de grace, Marty.
Yep. So did I couldn't see. I was blocked. Did he make that? Okay, he made that fadeaway jumper. Now it's a possible three-point play here. Got it.
11-point game, under 2 minutes now. Placer has done a great job of battling, but looks like they're going to come up short, barring a miracle here.
There's a foul underneath the basket. So going to the line will be Tabor.
Now watch this last basket. This is, like I said, the bread and butter. He could have shot the ball here, decides to back off, lets his big man get position, makes the turn, goes straight up in the air for the jump shot that is virtually undefendable, and there it is.
Yeah, there it is. $20 points so far for Salmonson. So we got three big players for Colfax to make a selection on. That doesn't go. Witt with the rebound. I'll bring it up. 44's in the game has got Giles. Another big man, 6'4", 185, senior. Foul going to be called. They'll shoot two now. $14 points for Witt, 20 points for Salmonson, 17 points for Greer. That's a well-balanced attack. I'm going to go with it. That's good. Justin Witt's going to be our player of the game. We both decided on that. He's played a whale of a ball game, both defense and offense. There's a three going up, and it's in. That is Jensen. As you said earlier, they needed more of those shots all night long.
Yeah, a little bit too late.
Yeah.
To start shooting the three. This has been an excellent ball game as we see some of the fans starting to make their way out of the stadium. They got their money's worth tonight, though.
Well, they certainly did. There's the line score. Placer has put on a valiant effort in this fourth period, but just going to come up short with 56 seconds left.
And we really could see right before the end of the first half that this Colfax team was showing their muscle and their depth. It's going to be a pleasure to follow them through the playoffs.
Full court press, inbounding. They're going to work him. And they almost stole the ball away, but they get it. Now they double team again. Triple team. Pass across court to Witt. And going to be fouled is Mosier. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one is good. So Justin Witt, number 33, is our player of the game tonight. He's been a dominating force, both offensively and defensively. Makes them both. Down low, Tabor. There's Turney for 3, and he gets it.
And Coach Lee is not going to give up this ship.
No.
He's going to coach it right to the end. It's 60-68, 31 seconds left. They need to start bombing them from outside a little earlier.
There's our player of the game, Justin Witt, number 33 from Colfax, and presented by Award Innovation, player of the game plaque. Josh Turney for Placer has gotten 3 3-pointers tonight. Here you go, Paul.
Here it is. And you can see it as it takes off. He shoots that big old high arcer. Comes down, blisters the net. Here's our player of the game, number 33, Justin Witt. They're going to try and break this full court press.
They get it over to Jurgo, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to.
Jurgo's the best one to foul. I think he's
he's
the most suspect when it comes to shooting foul shots.
Although he's got 4 tonight. I think he's 4 for 6. First one short. 29 seconds left to go in the ball game. Turney comes back in along with Tabor. He makes that one. Bringing the ball up the court on a fast break is Centi back over in the corner looking for 3. Jump shot. Off the iron. Doesn't go. And I guess they're not going to call a foul there.
There was no foul, I don't think, Marty. I think he just fell to the ground. Tabor got the ball
There's
again.
a
We'll
three.
try the threes.
Too hard. Witt with the rebound. Clock continues to run. They're going to foul him.
Foul. That's senseless. There's just no need to foul at this point. Here's your line score. Relatively high-scoring game. I can't hear you, Gil. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
PVL champion Colfax Falcons and the number 1 seed in Division 4 Sac Joaquin section playoff. There it is. First one is good. Try it again. That one is good. 71-60. Long pass down court off the iron. That was Josh Newton, the senior. There's your touchdown production line score. Placer gave it a big run, but they trailed by 15 points at the end of the third period, and that was a difference in ball game. Just too much to make up. And your final score, the Colfax Falcons 71, Placer 60. As both teams go out and congratulate each other on the conclusion of this ball game. A fine, very exciting action game between these two fine schools as Colfax comes out on top by a score of 71-60. Now as the alma mater for Placer High School is being played, and they'll have all the fans will swing and sway. With a loss here tonight, Placer will more than likely drop to either 9th or 10th spot in the power rankings, and so this will be the last home game here for the Placer Hillmen as they'll have to go on the road.
So we're trying to get Justin Witt to come over. He may be camera shy. Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah.
He's coming over. Here he comes. He's coming over now.
He's got his bag.
He wanted to go in and maybe touch up his hair or something before he went on camera. Justin, we'll put these headsets on you right here.
We got Justin Witt,
Justin,
our player of the game tonight. And Justin, a fine defensive game on your part, and we've got you down for 14 points tonight. And you were just deadly at that free throw line. What do you attribute that to?
I don't know. Never.
Yeah, put this forward. There you go.
All right, thanks. I love playing this place.
Yeah.
It's the best place in the league to play, probably best place ever. It always feels good when you come out and step out on Placer. It's nice to have all these fans, the band, the rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
It's an awfully fun game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was noticing that both your defense, especially in the first half, that you were hitting your shots and your defense was exceptionally good. Were you just feeling it tonight? Was this one of your better games, do you think?
I think it's absolutely one of my better games, but mostly I think as a team. When we play well, we, pump each other up, I guess you could say. And when one person gets a steal or a nice charge, it pumps everyone else up and we're ready to go.
So you're going into the playoffs now. You're heading towards that, and you're now in your power rankings, you're number one. And as I understand, one of the first times Colfax has ever been number one in the power rankings going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
What's the team feeling? How do you feel about your chances of going deep?
We feel very confident. It's good to be number one. It's good to be number one for a couple weeks, to know that you're holding off team after team that wants to beat the number one seed. You know, that's a big thing on your back. And when you hold teams off, you know you've proved your position. Now we got to go to the playoffs and prove it.
That's so true.
I was noticing early on, and in fact most of the game tonight, down low, Placer could not get the ball down low inside the paint at all. You guys were making all kinds of steals. What was your game plan on that?
That was one of our coach's emphases. We had to step out, and we could not let them get easy buckets. Last time, they dominated the boards instead of us dominating the boards. Tonight, we definitely dominated the boards, and that's partly because the same thing like I said, when one guy steps up and does his absolute best and inspires the team to the rest.
Well, you guys definitely put on a great game tonight, but Placer closed within 6 points there in the middle of that third period, and it looked like they were going to make a run on it, but you guys stepped up.
They do that.
There was a couple of timeouts. What did the coach tell you during that timeout?
He told us, he broke it down and said we have about 3 minutes left. You think about that, that's only 6 30-second possessions.
Yeah.
If you move the ball, find each other, you know, they're going to have to hit some big shots to get back in this game.
So how do you like your first-year coach this year?
He's good. He's great.
That's the right answer.
Yeah,
that is the right answer.
He'll probably be watching this. That's a good thing to say about the coach.
Well, that's good.
But Coach Pucci was an excellent coach. You know, we all know that, and he was a tough act to follow.
And playing under both coaches, I have to admit, they both have very distinct styles, but both equally good. And, you know, I love playing for both these coaches. They both emphasize the right things, hard work and teamwork.
Good deal. Justin, it was fun watching you play tonight. Congratulations. You are a player of the game.
Thank you.
There will be a plaque for you. And we'll look to see you. We're going to be following you in the playoffs. We'll look to see you have better games in the future.
All right, I look forward to it.
Build on it. Good. Have a good game.
Okay, see you later.
Thanks a lot. That's Justin Witt, our player of the game. 14 points tonight. Great on defense and a very good interview, huh?
I thought so too. I thought he was very articulate.
Yeah, where he was, yeah.
Wasn't camera shy at all. You know, he wanted to go over and get a sweatshirt on. That was the reason he was so late getting over here. That was it, yeah.
Yeah, there's our player of the game presented by Award Innovations to Justin Witt, number 33. And we'll look forward to seeing them in the playoffs. So we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of the Placer Hillmen basketball on Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th, and 25th through the 27th to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
And by All Face Heating and Air Conditioning. Customer satisfaction is the reason Doran and Max Bennett are celebrating 13 years of assisting you in Nevada County. The Bennett family wants to thank you for the trust you have placed in them whenever you have needed service, repair, or installation. A heating and air conditioning unit is one of your most important purchases that you'll ever make. So if replacement is needed this winter, All Face Heating and Air Conditioning offers you the complete line of Bryant heat and air conditioning units. All Face Heating and Air Conditioning, proud supporters of Foothill Sports.
And by Cinto Graziano LLP. What does it mean to have an eye on your future? At Cinto and Graziano, it means they specialize in making your business grow, protecting your assets, and managing your finances for a secure future. They're more than just CPAs and business consultants. They're your friends in the world of taxes, finances, and business management. They make it easy. They have people on your side at the time you need them. That's tax time. It's Cinto and Graziano. That's where they always have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for tuning in, and be sure to join Gil Dominguez and Scott Spencer next time as we travel back to the Allied Gymnasium at Nevada Union in the county of Nevada as the NU Miners play for pride on senior night against the Oakmont Vikings. The Miners are out of the playoffs this year, but will play their final home game and look for a league victory and honor the senior class of 2010. It's the NU Miners versus the Oakmont Vikings, seen all across our Foothill network of stations and around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, making sports memories since 1997. Well, Paul, what an exciting game here tonight. Final score 71-60, and I tell you, we had a barn burner just like you called it before we started the tip-off.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Hillmen never gave up, Marty.
Nope.
They fought it right down to the end, and they really had a try, but they were outmanned. It was obvious that the better team on the floor was the Colfax Falcons, and we will look to see them as they progress into the playoffs.
All right, your executive producer and director for tonight's game, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Remote coordinator tonight, Sean Kashevsky. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen, along with the infamous and ever-present Paul Brown.
Thanks, Marty.
Camera operator is doing a nice job as usual, Chris Glass and A.E. Stewart. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Remote facilities provided tonight by the Commander 2. Commander 2 maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Touchdown Sportswear, DK and Stitches, and What's Your Sign? Player of the Game Award presented by Award Innovations to Justin Witt tonight. Touchdown Accounting, Centro Graziano LLP, and Diane's Bookkeeping. And boy, would we love to hear how we're doing here as the basketball season comes to an end before the playoffs start. You can give us a call at 274-2206. We'll look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook. You can discuss all your local sports, watch show highlights, see broadcast schedules, and meet the Touchdown production crew. So for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Production Sports team, this has been exclusive coverage of Placer and Colfax basketball. Good night, everybody.